Hello fruits and vegetables, how are you all today? I know I've been not recording around like maybe 1 to 2 months, but now since there's new characters and this and that, now if you played JP or watch YouTube videos, you know about Cusack. He will be the latest Holy War festival with Luducia or Margaret. But people are saying that Cusack is underwhelming. But I think I know how to fix this guy. Alright? I know how to fix this guy. I mean, his attack cards, I'm not gonna do anything to attack cards because I'm just leaving it in. What I'm gonna change is his passive. Right? Right now, he does more damage to characters has increased health. For example, Ban, he increases his own health, and with his support characters, he increases his health like crazy. So he does 40% more damage to him, only with a single target card, which is both of his cards are single target, right? But I think the easiest way to fix this guy is to change his passive more than 40% of increased HP. You change it to, for example, it will do, it's just like Rupture. It does more damage to buffs and increase basic stats. For example, let me just check here. Nope, that's Ludo. Span. Okay, for example, Escanor. Since Escanor, his passive is not a blue. It's not what's it called? A buff. It's like the gray black buff that you can't remove or can't do anything. But he buffs his own basic stats. No. He buffs every stats. Alright? So he Cusack, if the passive change to it does more damage with the characters, which is the character that has increased basic stats or has a buff, right? He does more damage, but it must be single target, alright? So like this, for Escanor, he would do more damage to him. Same with Assault Melee. Since Assault Melee, his passive is a buff card, a buff, right? Buff. Cusack would do more damage to Assault Melee. So that's okay. And Ludo, since Ludo or Margaret is very popular, she uses, I call her she, use a buff card. So he would do more damage to Margaret. Same as Ban. Ban has increased his health by his passive, passive, and his buff card. So he would do more damage to mostly all the festivals. And he can deal with, like, say, you can't deal with Tarmiel because, well, those are, for example, Tarmiel, Esterosa, Green Gotha, and Guild Thunder, right? Guild Thunder doesn't increases basic stats. He only increases crit defense and crit resistance. There we go. So it won't affect. It only affect your basic stats or buff. For example, like Rupture would do more damage to Elizabeth's shield, so it will do the same thing. It will do more damage to a shield, a buff, a taunt, or whatever. It will do more damage. But in my opinion, more than 40%, it should be like maybe 45% more damage to those specific things. Because if you think about it, Margaret, if she got her blue card level 3, let me just open her. There you go. You can see it decreases damage taken for 40% for 3 turns. if you have Cusack only doing 40, right, only 40%, I don't think he would do that much damage, but how about 45? Well, let's say 45, so he would do 5% more damage to Ludo or Margaret. And in my opinion, it won't hit that hard because of Cleave. Because Cleave you can't crit, but it only does like 70% of crit damage. Yeah. For example, like say he has 200 crit chance, right? 200. I have a calculator with me. 200, then you divide it, he will only do like 1.4 times his damage. You won't do like 200% more damage to, if he crits, but he can't crit. So I think this is really good to buff Cusack, right? Cusack's kinda underwhelming, because if it goes to global, I don't think anyone would go for Cusack. But with this, it makes the players to pick, should I go for Cusack or Margaret? And since Margaret can deal with almost every team, so having Cusack will make, can hopefully help Assault Melee to counter almost every team. Bard, Eskimo, Ludo / Margaret, Merlin, because he does more increased damage to all people who increases their basic stats, and buff around 45% only for single targets. So that will be really good, but again, you need to think, if you're gonna bring it with Assault Melee, who are you gonna bring it with, right? So you can't bring Sigurd, because you're gonna change it to Droll, but I think Droll is better. So for example, what I think would be Assault Melee, Droll, and then him. Even though you're gonna lose 2 attack related stats buff, I think this should help you more with bonds and everything. He will do more damage. Alright, I think that's about it. Hope everyone watched this enjoys my idea on how to buff Cusack. I hope everyone's a wonderful day today. Goodbye.